G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video here, we're going to be looking at 4 potential team builds that you could be running the newly super EZA'd TEQ Beerus on. So before we get into it, I will be saying that I would recommend using this guy as a floating support unit at the moment. He just doesn't really have a good enough partner to run on rotation, I don't think, just for the time being. So yeah, thought I'd preface that because on all of these teams, he's going to be a floater. So the first team we've got here is a TEQ UI Goku team. It's crazy because his leader skill is so good. You can surround Beerus with all of these other top tier units. So we've got TEQ UI, we've got the TEQ Beerus, Physical Super Saiyan Trio, STR Beast, the AGL UI Goku, and then the Physical Gogeta as well. So this team obviously is going to be beyond insane. You'd be rocking rotations of the Super Saiyan Trio and Beast, which means that you're going to be providing that multi-turn support. And then the other rotation, I'd go AGL UI with TEQ UI. I'd float the other TEQ UI, Beerus, and the Gogeta. And the handy thing with Beerus is that it is the 2 key with his support, which means on an LR heavy team, that's going to be really impactful. So the next team, sort of similar, but if you didn't get a lot of these newer units here, say like TEQ UI Goku, the Super Saiyan Trio, or Gogeta, you could rock a STR Beast Gohan team. So Beerus does fall under the Bonded Master and Disciple category. So we get picked up there. So we got Beast, TEQ Beerus, AGL UI, and in Evolution Blue Vegeta, 2 units that have been around for ages. The blue Goku and Vegeta, and then I've also thrown in the Gammas for their support. So on this team, again, we'd be going with Beerus as a floater, and we'd be running an STR Beast on each rotation, and then AGL UI and into Evolution Blue Vegeta split onto each of those rotations. So you're going to float Beerus with his support, and the same with the Gammas, and also the orb changing with the blue Goku and Vegeta. So the next team build we've got is a mix of demonic power and movie bosses. So Lord Slug's team, probably one that not as many people will have, but we've got Slug as our lead, Beerus, Janemba, Demigra, Meki Kabora, and then I've just gone with the Broly trio as another support unit at the back end there. So for this one, it would be Slug and Janemba on rotation together, and then Demigra and Meki Kabora, and then that would mean that we'd float Beerus, the other Slug, and then also the Broly trio. And I think the Broly trio can work because we're going to have the orb changing of the AGL Meki Kabora here to help us out with that orb requirement. So the final team we've got here, and obviously a number of these units could be mixed into this team as well. We're going with straight movie bosses, Planetary Destruction. You could also go with an in Broly team here, but we're going with the TEQ Broly lead. I want 2 of those bad boys. Thank you. Whoops, actually, we're gonna grab the friend. And so we're heading into the Evolution Blue. Let's see, rotation wise, I think we can make this work. Magnificent Battle Stage, sorry, got a little distracted looking at my rotations. The handy thing here is that we can pop this domain straight off the bat, and then also the fact that we're going to have no attacks in the middle there means that we can slide TEQ Broly, but that also means that he isn't going to transform on his next turn around, which does suck quite a bit. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll grab that into that. The strategy behind that is so that we can grab those 3 key spheres there. That gives the extra support. So while we got the domain active, that means that the Int Broly does have his guard, which is definitely really valuable. And you can see pumping out a 23.8 million attack stat here. Kapow. The plan realistically would be to get TEQ Broly on each rotation, and then probably the TEQ EZA Broly on one of those. And honestly, it wouldn't matter if it was the Int LR or the STR Super EZA. Either would realistically work. We just need to get a TEQ Broly on each rotation to sit in as our slot 1 unit. But with that being said, I think we may actually, because we've got the 2 TEQ Brolys on rotation next, I might even test out the TEQ Beerus in slot 1, and then we can transform one of the TEQ Brolys, have them sit in slot 2, get the extra damage, let them cook. You can see the STR Broly with his Super EZA, very handy just because of the orb changing and the support, but he can also put up some really solid damage there as well. Get a little dodge in there. And we're sitting 740k HP is a pretty nice HP threshold for us to reach. So that's definitely also worth taking note of. What we'll do is we'll grab that into that, which does get us to 24 key. I guess we may as well grab as many key spheres as we can. So Beerus, double digits to start off with, that's nice. We haven't got many links active here, but we do get the 50% chance to crit from his passive. So let's see how we take this. We've taken a number of hits. We have a ton of damage reduction thanks to being high HP, double digits. Dang. Okay, Beerus, I see you. Like I said, for me personally, just because Beerus doesn't have a lot of partners at the moment, I do plan to run him as a floater, and the fact that he is like such a dominant defensive force as a floating support unit is going to be super busted. Like, best thing they could do right now is give us some type of, I don't know, Rage Beerus, some type of Hakai Beerus, and just let us cook with, what's the best? Oh, this probably is the best way. No, I didn't click that. I clicked. Oh, cool. Okay. But yeah, if we could get some type of like Hakai Beerus, that would probably be best case scenario. To have a great linking partner with this TEQ Beerus, well, because yeah, look at like that damage reduction. We saw us tank that for double digits, 300k. Not bad for Int Broly here, considering that was pre-super. This is the last turn of his domain, however, so that is definitely worth noting. But we will have my TEQ Broly around on rotation from this next rotation. Hey, we do have the massive support from Turles here, so that definitely helped the cause. And you can see that with the offensive numbers that we're pumping out with the TEQ Broly right there. So 16 milli, we do have type disadvantage, but thankfully we get the crits here. I love Turles' 18 key super, I reckon that looks awesome. KO screen here is obviously fire too. So any opportunity I get to bring Turles, I do really enjoy. So just the normal to finish it out, double digits. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. So we're even getting the rage mode to activate, so that can pop whenever you're 60% or 60% HP or below. The super attack does activate from any point, and I'm pretty sure he's from memory. I would have to double check, but I'm pretty sure he is a nuking unit. So the more key spheres you are able to get, the more damage you're pumping out. Dang, was that 9 million? That was. Wow. Okay, so 9 million is definitely a really good attack stat to get for a unit that is in a rage mode, because remember, the main benefit for a rage mode or a giant form or anything along those lines is you are untouchable, and for most bosses they're going to do their super attack when you're in this turn, and they're not going to be able to super you on the next rotation. Yeah, look at that, 12.5 million, especially while we've got type advantage here. That's really impactful, and I sort of, dang, I actually just want to let him rock with it. If we just do that, if I grab that, we do that just for a little bit of healing. We get a little bit of support there. Let's see what Beerus can do here, because I think he is fully built up now. He is. And 14.6. Not too shabby, considering we're utilising him as a slot 1 support unit right now. And that allows us to run the TEQ Broly in slot 2. So he took 239k, so that is actually better than the Int Broly took while he had his domain up. And I don't even think Beerus had his full damage reduction there. because we were only at 400k HP, so he might not have even had his full damage reduction when we just took that super, which is pretty insane. And you allow Broly to sit in slot 2 there. On this team in particular as well, we're always going to be getting links from slot 3 from our floaters. So not only are we getting floating support, we're getting floating slot 3, links as well. We get a personal best time, and that's the team. So let me know, guys, what you thought of Beerus' performance and which of the 4 teams was your favourite. I think just throwing Beerus on as a floating support anywhere you can is going to be really, really valuable. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.